Hello guys, welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for here we will bring you the latest Arsenal news update as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with today's news. Gary Neville will be one of our journalists and pundits. No, rather he not be journalists now, pundits in B. So back on comments, I can still talk about the top four and how everything will be. So back on the talk, so this one we Arsenal fans they jarring, they happy too much, and they talk about top four, like say it is certain, like say it is guaranteed for them. Say there is no guarantee that Arsenal will end in the top four. Say in the even a fear for Arsenal. Say by that kind of February, say Arsenal all this early momentum. Say if you don't fizzle out, get then they see all those kind of Man City, Manchester United, Spurs. Say many teams they will go for that top four. My own problem with this guy is say I don't know why they always be pessimistic about Arsenal. Since when the league started, so they talk say Arsenal are just early momentum. Say Arsenal go soon fizzle out. We still they go. After 12 matches, we still there again. Even though World Cup will soon come, before the World Cup break, we feel no dey first too. We feel still dey first too. But I know say the first and second no go fit pass us because there is a lot of gap. The gap people will dey behind us again. So I'm saying if Man City overtake us now, they go say, we said it now. They cannot win the title. But did we ever tell you we want to win the title? That's where me I did. So him na Manchester United senior man. So everly, we dey happy say we dey above them. Even though them buy plenty people, they spend plenty money. These people have, if you see the kind of squad Man you get, then they check the richest squad in the world. I think Man U were third or fourth. Get their squad, they buy players and they spend money well compared to us. We know they spend plenty money, but at least we get some kind of quality players. We understand the philosophy and the type of gameplay where our coach want deploy for Arsenal. So that's why him now they come outside talk your mind. What do you think regarding what in the talk say by February? They say Arsenal fizzling out. Arsenal no go dey part of those that will call for top four. Well, but they say everything they go down. Now your own opinion be that. Other pundits get their own opinion, and you say we get your opinion. This I get my own. Now away from that, so Anatoly Trubin will be Shakhtar Donetsk goalkeeper. Himself don't come as I call to tell us waiting they happen for their dressing room. When they talk about Michalo Mudryk, I can say the guy say all those transfer speculations where they happen for the media setting. Say the guy they hear all these things, but the sweet part they say it affect them positively because the people where then they link them to, that people will say himself they interested in joining, and those people now be Arsenal. So Trubin got the talk say for the dressing room, any small thing they will tease Michalo Mudryk and say, "Oh guy, no worry yourself. We know say you don't already join Arsenal. Arsenal don't already sign you get." So people got the talk say this is how Trubin they say Arsenal don't already sign. And she Arsenal don't agree the 100 million euros for backyard. They have 100 million euros, which is about 85 million pounds, to pay Shakhtar Donetsk. Say they won't sign this Michalo Mudryk, or maybe Shakhtar Donetsk go bring down the fee because Shakhtar they of the opinion say if and Anthony can cost in that range, that kind of 100 million euros, that kind of 80-something million euros, if he can cost in that range for Manchester United to buy him from Ajax, then these their own players get the same pedigree, can also cost the same thing. That be their own bone of contention, that be their own arguments. But Arsenal they look other people like Facundo Torres, they look other people like maybe Zaha, no the other Pino, Pedro Neto, Cody Gakpo, because they look say that money they too much. But this way to win, they say this guy already joined Arsenal. We never know what thing they talk about until January. Everything will be clearer because we know Michalo Mudryk likes Arsenal. Arsenal also like him back. So when at the club, Shakhtar Donetsk then go there in the middle, become the stumbling block. So by January we'll see what this up. At the same time, for media setting, they ask Mikel Arteta about this new interest from Barcelona. Say that they write his name down as one of the future people they go consider if they want sack Xavi. So back on the saying as much as he like that project, he like the way the interest, the vote of confidence, say he no go dey interested. Say you are in there, in like we're in there, he never finish his own project for you. And meanwhile, Xavi is in capable hands, like the club Barcelona, they in capable hands. But Xavi said the guy just dey go through some kind of setbacks. They just get patience with them. Because say everything will be in order. Even Bellerin himself, we don't go join there. Even the talk say make the club hierarchy stick with Xavi. The way Arsenal they stick with Arteta. Say himself there for Arsenal before, so you understand all the dynamics where they happen there. You know when they pass their own setbacks, but now look at them flying high. They are in the first position and they are likely going to end up in the Champions League position this season. So if Baka know what's good for them, don't just be hiring and firing. Stick with the manager, let him integrate the philosophy you want to integrate, bring in the right players. He don't even bring players, I make the players start to live up to expectations, so make everybody just get patience. Well, me, I just did super happy for Arteta with all the things we don't face, all the backlash and everything. Now, he don't reap the fruit of a labor, people don't give him respect, well-deserved respect. I just did bad with the guy. My other sweet news be say Saka and Zinchenko don't return to full training again. Even say for the media setting, I think that one they explain say people like Zinchenko don't come back to training. He don't do like 2 or 3 training sessions. Then like Elneny don't come back like 2 weeks ago. The guy don't do they do training like 2 weeks get. So that one that they fit deploy many times soon. But Bukayo Saka, like what say Arteta the talk, say no injury Saka gets against Nottingham Forest. Now say they don't kick in leg tire, like the leg on tire and 1 week. So Saka won't even continue, but now they currently say no. Come outside, let us assess you. That's why they can't bring them out, can't put in Nelson. We can't end up doing well. So imagine that since Sunday till yesterday will be Wednesday, the guy don't rest enough. They go don't massage that in leg. I don't say they go don't use like deep heat, finish that in leg. A lot of things go don't go down. And now, lo and behold, the guy don't return to training because I see how they run yesterday. I watched the video, they run up and down. It was Zinchenko, they were very, very happy. So when they look, some people they talk say maybe they're not deployer against Zurich today. Well, me, I don't know whether I thought I would listen to them, but me, if I go of the opinion, say highest main day for bench, Nelson will start. Then it get as it be. If they suffer also or something they happen, they don't want to introduce them, maybe they feel introduce them later on, that kind of 20 minutes to go. But for you test time to make sure say in go 100% fit to play against Chelsea. But if we don't win that kind of 3-0, there's no need to risk them again now. Maybe like 10 minutes, we just put them in, just test them again, more just test. But the main place we won't use them now against Chelsea. And Chelsea now, they win their matches today for Champions League, they win Dynamo Zagreb 2-1. But many of the players don't get injury. Ben Chilwell don't join the injury. Dennis Zakaria don't join the injury, even though he scored yesterday for them. So Aubameyang is not scoring. He has scored 1 goal in the EPL since he came to Chelsea. Like, they don't just understand themselves for that place. Well, even if Graham Potter used a different formation yesterday, he used 4-4-2 for the first time in his life for that Chelsea. So I don't know. They interview Potter. Potter calls talk say he go look for the right formation to counter Arsenal, because instead they give Arsenal respect, say where we know they there by fluke. You get, we can knock anybody. So at the Sunday be our own history with them. We will play on Sunday. But our entire focus is on today's match. Arsenal vs Zurich. We expect a win tonight. Our Martinelli himself don't come outside. They let everybody know say he won't stay for Arsenal. They say as in they like this now. They say in contract remain 2 years. So Babaka they talk say make Arsenal just give him the contract, give him paper, make him just sign. No time, no time. Say no one waste time. Like they let everybody know say he can't wait to sign a new contract to remain for Arsenal. Don't forget say once upon a time, these guys have don't come outside talk say he go like to even stay all in life forever and ever for this Arsenal. So they don't do give him the contract. They don't give Saliba in you. So they do give him your main sign. But you're right, they worried about Gabriel Jesus. Say the guy know the score, and many people go to talk say he know the score, he know the natural goal scorer. Say they don't understand the way they do that. They create chances for him up and down. I don't know the score, so it is a cause of worry. So make the guy make sure say if they give him chances, make him score. Even you're right on the talk say for the match against Nottingham Forest, they created 2 chances on the platter of gold for Gabriel Jesus making score. He could not score it, and I think in that match he made like 2 assists. Get so that's why most people they cut him some slack. Say okay, he's not scoring, but he's giving assists. He's not selfish. He's setting people up to score. As long as the team wins, that's why they cut him some slack. This is 7 games now we don't go without scoring. People are still worried. Are you worried? But me, I'm not really worried that I just don't give him some slack, because it is normal. Sometimes as a striker, you go through some patch without scoring, so on a normal level. Our Fabio Vieira said, don't come outside the talk, say Arsenal tradition really dey suitable for him, because the way Arsenal they play, their style of play and everything, say him now instead they learn the language, instead they understand how the league they work. Like the league is a very, very physical league, and instead for training they try to bulk up to make sure say him get the body mass to survive in this league, because body checking 50-50, referees they leave him, and anyway they go just give him body checking, go further. So in like the tradition, the way Arsenal play, say na so Porto self they play tiki-taka, control the ball, dominant play, say he enjoy himself for years. So hopefully he will see the day involved more and more, because Arteta they integrate them small because you cannot compare the Portuguese league with the English Premier League. So that's small. Maybe by next season now, it will don't integrate fully, acclimatize very well because they enter anyhow. I'm even Gabriel Agbola himself don't come outside. They advise Leandro Trossard, say make him join Arsenal, Spurs or Chelsea. Say the way the guy they play this season is playing fantastically well, and this guy get 1 more year left of his contract. In fact, by January, he go dey left with like 6 months on his contract. So Baba the talk say if you want to improve your career, if you want to move forward, join the rave of the moment, which is Arsenal. Arsenal is going to Champions League this season. Join them, you get, so that you go extend your career, you go develop very well under the youngest manager in the EPL, which did very good upstairs. You get, now whether Trossard will come join us, whether he will go join a former manager waiting for Chelsea, maybe Graham Potter, that one might be an attraction. You just be like the way Erik ten Hag go collect Lisandro Martinez from Ajax because of the bond which two of them don't share before. So now by January, we'll know whether we'll sign this guy or not. About Charles Watts will be one of our Arsenal correspondents and goal.com Arsenal writer. The outcome as I can confirm say the meeting with the one hold between Edgar La Silva will be the agents of Orlando City player Facundo Torres. So that meeting will hold on Friday. You get it? Now just like preliminary talks, nothing advanced yet. They just want to discuss, so okay, how now this player when I want to sign him, like how much it will cost, what will be the player ambition, you get which kind of roles. I'm calling here now say that's Facundo Torres. He can play both flanks. And play as a number 10. The guy is very versatile. That's one of the reasons we make Arteta one sign him, because Arteta always they go for versatility before anything else. Quality, versatility, and the likes. So now the meeting is going to hold between Tony Lima, will be our scout, with the scout South American talents. Tony Lima, Edu Gaspar, Arteta no follow na Edu Gaspar role with that. Edu Gaspar, Tony Lima, and Edgar La Silva, and 3 of them will hold that meeting this weekend. The talks on Friday will be. We will discuss all the things about the player you get, because they use data. They don't scout the guy, they don't see everything they want to see, and also know how much it will cost. And don't forget that Orlando City just bought this guy in January from Penarol. They paid £7.7 million. So I never know how much they would want to sell him, since they're buying £7.7 million. Maybe they can hire us 2025. They want to sell him to us. So we'll just work, because many sources, many journalists, everybody is saying Facundo Torres is going to be an Arsenal player. But the question now is Orlando City going to sell him in January or at the end of the summer? And that one we'll find out soon. And for the media setting, they ask Arteta about this goal drops of Gabriel Jesus. Say, but the past 7 games, una player never score. What did they solve? So Baba for the talk say, in as much as say he never score, say they happen like that. But the fact that the guy they give assist, say if this guy give 3 assists in a match, even though he no score, say he can be excused to get, it's normal. But that Nottingham Forest man, I think he give about 2 assists, so you can still cut him some slack. That is not selfish. He gives assists to his players, he sets them up, and the pressing that he does. That one self now another thing where the Toxin be the number 1 pressing forward in the EPL. The guy is very dedicated, he marking, he plays very well, he brings other people in the line of play, creates opportunities for them to score. So you can as well cut him some slack. And like Oga Lakeside they always talk, Moku no put pressure on Gabriel Jesus, say he never score. You get, Mo just calm down with that. Goals go come. I mean himself dey patient. I know be say they know the create chance for him. They create chance for him now, he know the finisher. But I just believe say with time everything will go well. However, Teddy Sheringham, will be former Manchester United player, so don't come outside the talk say for this EPL, for this season when they see like this, say Man City and Arsenal, they are dead certified to end up in the top 4. Say for him, or say they see them be Shola, you get, say them will end up for top 4. Like you can't see the way Arsenal they play this season, the way they are consistent, you get, play 12 games, win 10, lose 1, draw 1, and you not come outside talk say now so you go end. Say maybe you want moving forward, they will play rubbish. No, this don't happen like that. Arsenal don't set the pace. They may not win the league, they may still win the league because they are outsiders to win the league. But at the end of the day, you see that top 4, you cannot rule them out. Imagine a team that is 15 points ahead of Liverpool, they whine me. Or 10 points ahead of Chelsea, almighty Chelsea. They are 10 points ahead of Chelsea, like 11 points ahead of Manchester United, like 5 or 7 points ahead of Spurs with 1 game at hand. They whine me. And Spurs now, they will even suffer because their own player, Son, or they want injury against Marseille. Sure, the guy, they talk to him that he miss the World Cup because he fractured his eye. Blood full everywhere that yesterday. So now imagine the Son is out, Kulusevski is out, Richarlison is out, they suffer gone. Our David Seaman sef don come outside call it us say the way we Gabriel Jesus dey miss chances and say this guy confidence go dey go very very low. So wetin dey sup na say they create chance, especially that chance wey be say dem cross ball, whether na Ben White come knock the ball, make Jesus just tap the ball enter, you no fit tap am enter. Say all those little pockets of errors and misses that he's having, say if he end up making his confidence come down, like you're gonna be like say maybe he no sabi score again. So that prayer be say make him start to the score anytime, so come back to the scoring, because people now going to talk say Eli Haaland na your guy, this one you no sabi score, he's a natural goal scorer. You are not a natural goal scorer. Probably you are not a number 9, you are more of a winger. So maybe they just cut the guy some slack. I just believe say in the coming days, like we must still score, make them no worry. I want that match of the day. So today Arsenal go host FC Zurich for the Europa League. Arsenal don't qualify already, but what is that they drag now with PSV with the second? Now who go top the group stage? Now the permutations so for this match, say PSV now they go for the Arctic Circle. They go play against Bodo Glimt for the artificial turf, and then they go there who they host Zurich. So if we must win, our own Namoko win, because if we win and PSV win, we go top the group. If we draw and PSV win, that means we don't end up second. And the team they say they get better head to head, because we win them 1-0, they win us 2-0. So for head to head, them will qualify ahead of us. So anything make them sure we must better whatever they do. If they win, we must win. If they draw, we must win. If they draw, we end up for first. If they win, we end up for first. We must not perform lesser than them. That is the issue. And the reason we make us one qualify as first, because once you qualify as first, you go miss 2 rounds of games for the Europa League. You go jump, enter, go to a round of 16 straight to get. That is one of the incentives. Now you go miss games with all those Champions League teams who just come, because another round of 32 9 will happen now with all the teams who come from Champions League meeting those who end for second for the Europa League. They'll come play. Anybody who can win will come join us for round of 16. So that is what we are trying to avoid. And today I know we'll get big squad now, we go fit play for us and help us achieve our goal. We are playing in the Emirates, so we are expected to take all 3 points. So if you know what yesterday, should check the top left corner of your screen. You will see the thumbnail. Click and see that you get all Arsenal updates as they drop all over the world. So CHUKS signing out. Enjoy the rest of your day and get out.